So Tommy, Laura has a question for you. And okay, so do you remember these guys?
Yes.
That's Laura's friend CJ that
Hey,
she works
that's
with.
CJ.
Yeah, CJ works with Laura at the zoo, and we met her at the zoo.
But the zoo has signs saying, no pet dogs allowed, especially Grandma's pet dog, Bernie.
True. Well, it just said only guide dogs were allowed, like Adele, right?
Right.
Right. So this is CJ, and that's her husband Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah, and we had lunch with them at that restaurant in Winnipeg.
I can't wait to go back to Winnipeg. My 27th birthday.
Well, maybe we could do that. I will see. And then this is a video. Tell CJ what you did when you drank the cider. What did you do on the table?
I tried cider and I drank it. I drank the whole glass.
And then
Pretty fast.
Quite quickly.
Yeah. Well, you drank that pretty fast.
I remember you drinking your cider pretty quickly at Lieutenant's Pump.
oh yeah, you guys went to the Lieutenant's Pump. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jen was
Yeah, show us what you
remembering
did after you finished the cider.
I got drunk.
That's exactly what happened. He was waiting for his new burger.
That's a lie down.
Said I will.
Very drunk people do like to rest their heads.
That was funny, I thought.
It was funny.
We
Yeah,
thought
you
it was
stayed
funny
there
that you
for
drank
a
your
long
cider
time.
fast.
Wait, get new burger,
Yes.
which is great for gluten free.
Okay,
So
I'm
he
gonna
just kept his head
pause
down
this
till
video
Tuckers
now.
arrived.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. But okay, so so CJ and Kevin are staying at Laura and Paul's house right now because they're moving. They're gonna move to a new house, and they're moving to a new house because CJ's baby is gonna be born in May.
I can't wait to see the presentation of baby.
Oh, the presentation. That's true. So the baby's being born in May. So Kevin and CJ are going to be parents for the first time in May. And right now they're staying at Paul and Laura's house. And you know what? They're trying to think of a name for the baby.
Tommy?
Oh, that would be a good name. That would be a great name. Well, okay. So yeah, you're right. It's a boy. They're having a boy. They already found out because of the ultrasound, which is kind of like an X-ray. So the doctor said, it's going to be a boy. So they could name it Tommy. That's one name. That's a great idea. So I told Laura and CJ that I would ask you for ideas of names because you're good at thinking of names.
Mm-hmm.
So Tommy is one idea. Do you have any other suggestions?
Yes. I can't think well. I think Kevin and CJ will have a baby. Have a baby. I meant to say Paul instead of Tommy.
Oh, you think Paul would be a good name for it?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so that's two very good suggestions.
Yes. Thanks.
Anything else?
Well, I can't think of my old schoolmates, so my school teacher, my school principal, my school bus drivers. It's back in Crystal Bay School 2000.
Well, it doesn't have to be a name doesn't have to be a name of somebody you know. Because you know what, Laura was thinking about that you had some really interesting name ideas for Marie's twins. And Laura was thinking that you're really good at thinking up names. But I can tell that you need some time to think this over. Maybe when you were chatting with Marie by Facebook, you had more time to think about it.
Yes, I didn't think. I didn't know that. I didn't know how. I didn't know what the names of my old schoolmates, my school teachers, my school principals back in W. Mitchell School 2001.
Wow. So I guess you're thinking that it would be good to find a name that was from an old classmate or school principal or bus driver.
Oh, W. Mitchell School 2001 doesn't have any bus drivers.
Oh, that's true.
Bus driver.
Because it was across the street. True enough. Right.
I didn't know the names of my old schoolmates, my school teachers, my schoolmates and my school teachers, my school principals and my school bus drivers back in Fedderton's Drive Public School 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2004.
So you did know the names of your actual classmates and teachers, but you're saying you don't know the names of all the others that were at the school,
No.
or are you saying you don't remember all the names?
I don't remember all the names.
Oh, okay, but you don't have to remember all those names.
Well, I don't remember. I didn't know the names of my old schoolmates, my old school teacher, my old school principal, my old school bus drivers back in Ottertico Lens High School, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010,
Right.
2011, 2012.
Okay, but what does that have to do with CJ and Kevin's baby? Why are you thinking about the old schoolmates? Other than the fact that you think about them all the time, pretty much. But what does that have to do with CJ and Kevin's baby?
CJ and Kevin's baby is gonna have Paul on May 1st, 2018.
It's going to be named Paul?
Yes.
Okay, so your best suggestions are Tommy and Paul. I think those are good suggestions.
Paul is a first baby or just a single baby?
Paul DeBrise?
Paul DeBrise.
Or the Paul that CJ and Kevin are going to have, according to you?
Yes. Laura,
So
Kevin is...
confused. Okay, so what I think you should do is give it a little thought. And if you have any other suggestions, so far you've suggested Tommy or Paul. And if you have any other great ideas.
Well, I don't remember all the... I was born on Thursday, December 19th, 1991 at 5:45. But I don't remember when my old schoolmates, my old school teachers, my old school principal, my school bus drivers, school teachers, school bus. Looks like they're having a nap.
Yeah, I'm just showing. I'm showing them Adele. Hey, you know what? CJ and Kevin have 3 cats.
3 cats.
And so all 3 cats are staying at Paul and Laura's house.
Laura's
So
house.
Winkles and Gus Gus have 3 new friends.
3 new friends.
Yeah, I have no idea what their cats' names are. But we could ask Laura or we could ask CJ. I don't know if CJ is your Facebook friend or not.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah. So right now at Paul and Laura's house, there's 5 cats.
Yes, Mom, but I hate to tell you this, but Aunt Allison's pet cat, Timmy, died a long time ago.
Yeah, that is true. That was a long time ago. You're all about history right now, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you want to say hi to CJ? Because I'm going to send her this video.
Hi, CJ. Hi, Kevin. Hi, CJ. Hi, Kevin. Are you going to have a baby? Paul, are you going to have a first baby? Paul on May 1st, 2018 at 9:45 a.m.
Okay. So they're... Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's going to be May 1st. I don't think they know the date. They have a due date sometime in May, but babies come out whenever they are ready.
Yes.
Yeah. So you think they should name it Paul because it's their first child and it's a boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a good suggestion. You know what they could do? They could use the name. We were going to name Paul Leaf.
Paul Leaf?
We were going to name him Leaf, Lief, but we never did that. But they probably shouldn't take that name because, I don't know.
Well, I can't.
It's kind of a name I feel attached to.
I can't wait for him to go to
What I'm saying?
Can't wait for him to go to school like Paul did when he was 10 years old. I was 10, and he was 10 years old, and I was
Right.
8 years old.
Right.
Back
So
in,
I'm
back
just
in
going to
September.
mumble this in the background because Paul really likes how Leaf sounds with Debrise. So Leaf Debris, Leaf Debrise, Leaf Debrise. And so anyways, so if Kevin and CJ took that name, if ever, and there's no pressure here, but if ever there was a name needed that matched well with Debrise, that might be the one. So I'm just saying, but I'm not putting any pressure on anybody. Sorry, Tommy, I'm just mumbling.
You're just mumbling. Would you stop mumbling?
Okay, I'll stop mumbling. Okay, I'm going to turn off this camera because this is 9 minutes and 42 seconds now. Okay. Okay, so...
Okay, well, I think I can't wait for him. I can't wait for him to go to to go to school. It's like Paul and I did,
Oh,
and he was 10 years old, and I was 8 years old back in September 2000.
Okay, so basically the baby would be named Paul, and you can't wait for it to go to school.
It came for him to go to school, just like Paul and I did. Paul and I went to go to our old schools. He was 10, and I was 11 years. He was 10, and I was 8 years old back in September 2000.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's when you went to W.O. Mitchell. And Paul was you and Paul were at the same school that year. Briefly.
Briefly.
Yes, briefly. Okay, Tommy, I'm really going to turn this off now, okay? So let's say
Okay.
goodbye. It's now 10 and a half minutes.
Bye.
Bye.